Next one. Like in our previous class, we have discussed the theoretical part of Linux introduction. Now, in today's class, I'll explain you how to launch a virtual machine and installing Linux operating system inside that. So in AWS, we have many services. Uh, I think I'm getting some echo. Please go on mute.
Yeah, let me mute it once.
So in AWS, we have many services. One of them is EC2. EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. So using this service, we can launch virtual servers. We can launch virtual servers in AWS Cloud. So in these virtual servers, you can install any operating system like Linux, you can install Windows, you can install Ubuntu, Red Hat, Amazon Linux, SUSE Linux, whatever the operating system you want, you can install. So in uh, like what is our requirement? Our requirement is to practice Linux commands. To practice Linux commands, can you install this operating system? Can you
No.
install it?
Yes, yes.
Windows. So after
Windows.
installing Windows, can you practice Linux?
No, no.
No.
Here, what operating systems are eligible to practice Linux commands? So you can
Linux.
install Linux, you can install Ubuntu, you can install Red Hat, you can install Amazon Linux, SUSE Linux. All these, see, 95% of the commands are same in all these operating systems. Slight changes are there. If you know how to work with Linux, you can work with Ubuntu, you can work with Red Hat, you can work with Amazon Linux, CentOS, any operating system, because all are originated from like Linux only, right?
And Arvind, question: which one is the most commonly used in companies? Red Hat?
Yeah, mostly means Red Hat, Ubuntu, Amazon Linux, and even CentOS also. These are mostly used. Okay. See, Linux also, of course, Linux only, but very less. What I can say, very less is SUSE is very less, Kali very less. Rest of them depends on requirement we use. All right. Okay. Now, how to launch them? Let me show you. First of all, log into your AWS account and search for EC2. EC2 is for virtual servers in the cloud. Click on EC2. Now it is showing you these options here. Elastic Compute Cloud. Launch, launch a virtual server and launch instance. So you need to understand one thing. Virtual server or instance or virtual machine. Anything is same. But Amazon Web Service, AWS using the word officially instance. They are using this keyword officially, but all are same virtual server, or you can call instance, you can call virtual machine, anything. Let's say you went to one laptop showroom, laptop store to purchase one brand new laptop. Like what you will ask once you enter into the store? Like how will you talk to the shopkeeper if you want to purchase a laptop?
You need a Windows laptop.
If you say you need a Windows laptop, will he give directly Windows laptop? He will ask you some other questions, right? How much
Yeah.
storage you want?
What is
How
the
much
Mhm.
RAM you
configuration?
need? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, there are many laptops with Windows operating system, many brands, many companies, but no, he won't give like that directly. He will ask, first of all, he will take all the requirements. Then Mustafa will give all the requirements. You will say, like, I need 16 GB RAM. and processor, like I need i7 processor or i5 processor, whatever, or Intel processor, like that. And storage, I need 500 GB storage or 1 terabyte storage, like this. Then operating system, I need Windows 11 operating system or Mac operating system, like that. You, after giving all these requirements, then finally brand, which brand you want, like HP, Lenovo, Dell, what else? Apple. Like,
IBM.
these are the main major requirements, right? They will take, correct or not?
Hmm.
Then only they will show according to your requirement. They will show the laptops. No, see, similarly, here also I want to launch one virtual machine, but directly you can't launch. You have to tell to Amazon. You have to tell to Amazon what is your requirement, like this. Then only you can launch. First of all, Amazon is asking, okay, Arvind, I will launch a virtual server for you. What name you want to give it? Like you name or tag name. What's the name you want to give? Let me give the name as Linux server, Linux 9 AM. So just tag name. See, my name is Arvind, your name Ashok, your name Mustafa. Just like for my server, which name you want to give? I'm giving this Linux 9 AM server. Next, it will ask AMI. Which AMI you need? AMI stands for Amazon Machine Image. Amazon Machine Image is nothing but,
OS.
yes, operating system with some default packages. Packages are nothing but what? Softwares. So it is a combo. It is a special combo. Like if you go to hotel, some companies, some restaurants will offer you like biryani with Coke. This is a combo. Just like that. Operating system with some packages. So operating system could be anything. Here, biryani could be anything, either chicken biryani, mutton biryani, veg biryani, whatever the biryani. Here also operating system could be anything. Linux, CentOS, Red Hat, Ubuntu, any operating system. Packages can be any packages, like any software, like Git package, Apache package, like whatever the package. So this template, Amazon Machine Image, is a template which contains operating system with some default packages. Now you need to choose in your virtual machine which operating system you want to install. Let's say I want to install Amazon Linux. Then we choose here Amazon Linux. Okay. Then third one, it is asking you what type of instance you need. What is instance?
Virtual machine.
Instance means virtual machine.
Or a
Here,
server.
it is asking instance type. Instance type could be anything. That could be here, if you see in this slide. So this is family type, so virtual CPUs, RAM, like all this T2 family. In T2 family, we have different instance types. T2.nano, T2.micro, T2 small, T2 medium, large, extra large, double extra large. If you go with this particular instance type, then how many CPUs we are getting? One CPU and 0.5 GB RAM. So this combo. So you went to one footwear shop and you want to buy some shoes. Will you buy only left shoe in one shop and right shoe in another shop?
No.
You will buy like left shoe, right shoe as a combo, right? As a
Hmm.
pair. You will buy them as a pair. Left shoe in one shop, right shoe in another shop. No, you will not buy. It's not correct also. Like this is a proper combo. Left shoe, right shoe. Like here also. For your virtual machine, you need CPU, you need RAM. So they are giving this as a combination. If you take T2.nano, you are getting a combo of one CPU with 0.5 GB RAM. If you select T2.micro, one CPU with 1 GB RAM. Small means 1 CPU with 2 GB RAM. Medium means 2 virtual CPUs with 4 GB RAM. Now, my question for you people. You have your laptops, right? How much RAM your laptop is having?
2 GB or
16, between 16 and 32 mostly.
Not sure. If you're not sure, just tell me not sure.
16 GB.
16 GB RAM. And CPU, processor,
7 Gen 8.
7, i7.
I, yeah.
So, see, this is a proper combination. Can you imagine, like, for your laptop, i7 processor with 2 GB RAM, 2 GB RAM? Is it a proper combo? Is it a proper combination, do you think?
It's going to be very slow.
It's just like for a bicycle, you are keeping lorry tires.
Mhm.
Can you keep cycle tires for a lorry?
No,
No,
No.
right?
it's
For
right
lorry, you
config.
have to keep lorry tires. For cycle, you have to keep cycle tires. Then only the perfect combination. Here, if they are not giving the combination, we don't know what to take. Like we generally we take one CPU, 32 GB RAM, 8 CPU, 0.5 GB RAM. Like wrong combinations we will take if we don't know uh, like what to choose. That's why Amazon itself giving some combinations. You don't worry, we are giving some combinations. You just choose which combo you need. This combo, this combo, this combo. So based on a requirement, you have to choose. Got it?
And also, Arvind, as per the configuration, they will charge you. Like if you have a higher configuration, then they'll charge you more. Is that how they work?
Yes. Based upon the configuration, they will charge. How will they'll charge also? I'll show you that. So let's go with here T3 dot micro 2 CPU 1 GB RAM. Next one, key pair. What is key pair? Key pair is something when you go outside of your home, will you go keep your doors open and you go outside to travel somewhere for 1 week, 10 days, or 2 days, 1 day? You will go keep the doors open and you go outside.
No, you
You
lock it.
will lock it, right? Using this key, you will lock the doors. Again, who can go inside your home?
Whoever
Whoever has
has
the
the key.
Whoever has the key, they can only securely go inside your house. Similarly, here I'm launching one EC2 instance. For this EC2 instance, I have to create one key pair.
Mhm.
Whoever has this key, they can only securely go inside this machine. Okay?
Okay.
You can give any name for your key pair. I'll name it as first key. Like any name you can give. And this key pair is having two formats. When you take a photograph picture in your mobile or in your camera, it will have like multiple formats: JPG format, JPEG format, PNG format. Like similarly for key pair also you have .pem format, .ppk format. Any format you can choose. Here I'll go with .pem format.
Mhm. So
Till
it is
here any
like a
questions?
credential, Arvind.
No, I'll tell you that later.
Okay.
Okay. Till here any questions in the first four steps? Name, AMI, instance step, key pair.
no.
Okay. The next one, security group. What is a security group?
Kind of a profile.
So this is my apartment. In my apartment, this is flat number 101, flat number 102, 103 flat, 104 flat. For every apartment, there will be entrance gate to go inside. There will be exit gate to come outside. Correct or not?
Hmm.
No. Here, security guard will be there. What is the duty of the security guard?
To know who are coming and going.
To secure the gate, so that no intruders get in, the right
Correct.
people.
Correct. Security guard, main duty, the roles and responsibilities has, he should secure the apartment. He should provide security to the apartment. He is the one who is deciding who should come inside the apartment, who should not come inside the apartment. He will decide, right?
Yeah.
But how will he decide? Whether he's the boss of the apartment? No, he is not the boss.
He'll check with the apartment.
Apartment management is the boss. So
Hmm.
apartment management will give some rules. Hey, Mr. Security Guard, rule number 1, you allow all owners. You don't stop them. You allow all the owners. So if owners are coming, he will just open the gate. That's all. He will allow them. Rule number 2, don't allow strangers like delivery boys. This, right? Delivery boys, some other strangers, you don't allow them. Some Flipkart, like food order delivery boys, you don't allow them. And you allow friends, relatives by asking the flat number, which flat they are going, like that. So some rules they are giving. So based on the rules only, this watchman, this security guard will follow the rules. So he will allow all the people based on the rules only. So overall, what is the duty of security guard? He will make sure to ensure he acts as a firewall for the apartment. Now you just replace this apartment with EC2 instance. This is my EC2 instance. And this entrance gate is my inbound rules. Inbound rules means what? The traffic which comes inside your machine. Incoming traffic. Inbound rules or incoming traffic. And outbound rules, this one. Here we give outbound rules. Outbound rules are outgoing traffic. So till here, what we have discussed, replacing apartment with instance, replacing security guard with security group. What is a security group? A security group acts as a firewall, which acts as a firewall for your instance. Firewall means like what? Which protects your instance, which safeguard your instance. Inside security group, we define rules. Which rules? Inbound rules means incoming traffic. Who should come into your instance? Outbound rules. Who should go out from your instance? So these rules are defined in security group. Okay, fine. That is okay. But now, my question is, which operating system you are going to launch? Which operating system you are going to install?
Linux.
Yes, we'll be installing. We'll be installing Linux operating system. If you are installing Linux operating system, then for all the Linux machine, you have to open a port. You have to open a port. There are many ports. Port number 0, port number 1, port number 2, port number 3, so on. 65,535. These many number of ports are there. So which port I have to open for Linux machine? So you have to open in inbound rules, incoming traffic means at entrance gate, you have to open SSH port. I think but port number 22. For port number 22, there is a name called SSH. So at inbound rules, I'm opening which port?
Secure shell connect.
SSH port. And at outbound rules also, I'm opening SSH port 22. Why you have to open this port? What will happen if you don't open?
It's to connect. For terminal.
Yes, to connect to the terminal. So this user, if he wants to access a Linux machine, if the user wants to log into the Linux machine, then this port has to be opened. If the port is not there, he can't go inside this. Port is just like a door. So this is my home. This is my home. If the door is open, then only I can go inside. If the door is closed, can I go inside the home? If the door is closed, can I go inside my home?
No.
What I have to do? I have to open the door. So here, this port is like a door for your machine. So there are many doors. There are many doors, thousands of doors. Doors means like kind of entrance way, like one door, windows. Instead of door, if I open windows, can I go inside my home? Instead of door, if I open windows, windows is made for like ventilation, air, but not for humans to go inside and to come outside, right?
Yes. No, you cannot use.
Here also, oh, why only 22 port, Arvind? You can open port number one, port number two also means they are like windows. This is like ventilation purpose. This is like for entrance purpose. Like each port is some specific purpose is there. So here, what is my purpose? I want to log into Linux machine. So then for that purpose, you have to open port number 22 only. I want to go inside my home, then you have to keep one big main door. Instead of main door, if you keep small window, you can't go. So here also you have to open 22 port on. Okay, what if you have launching Windows machine? Then for Windows machine, you have to open RDP port, that is 3389. RDP port, 3389 port. For all Linux machines, you have to open SSH port,
22.
22. Any questions still here?
No.
So here, which port we are opening? We are opening SSH port, that is port number 22. Let me, next one, storage. How much storage you want, it is asking. You can take minimum storage because we are not going to store any data. We are just practicing Linux commands. It gives by default 8 GB. So we can go with 8 GB storage. That's all. If you give all these inputs, then happily you can launch your machine. Now let's do this practically. Amazon EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. Why we are calling Elastic Compute Cloud? Because it has elasticity nature. Elasticity nature means you can increase the configuration whenever you want. You can decrease the configuration. See, fully resizable compute capacity means you can resize. Now click on launch instance, launch without a walkthrough. So as we discussed here, what is the first step? Giving any name for your machine. Like here, Linux 9M server we have chosen. Like you can do Linux 9 a.m. server. Anything is fine. Now, what is the second one? AMI. AMI stands for Amazon Machine Image. It is nothing but it is a template which contains operating system with packages. So Amazon Machine Image. An AMI contains the operating system, application server, and applications for your instance. Here they are giving some default operating systems like Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE Linux, Debian. Now here my requirement is to practice Linux command. So accordingly you have to choose. So you can choose either Amazon Linux, you can choose Ubuntu, you can choose Red Hat, SUSE Linux, Debian. Anything is fine. Let's say if you are choosing Amazon Linux, there are many versions in Amazon Linux. Amazon Linux 2023 kernel 6.18, Amazon Linux 2023 kernel 6.19, deep learning based like Amazon Linux 2022. You can all are free tier, means free of cost. Let's say if you choose Ubuntu, in Ubuntu also like many versions. Ubuntu 26.04, 24.04, 22.04. So this is free, this is free, this is not free. Okay. We'll go with Amazon Linux only here. Why Amazon Linux? I think specific reason. Since we are using Amazon Cloud, that's why I'm choosing Amazon Linux. It will be having some extra additional packages because of its own operating system. That's why I'm choosing this. And how much architecture it has? 64-bit operating system it is. This is Amazon Machine Image ID. Every image will have a unique ID, and this is the username. For all Amazon Linux operating systems, we have a common username, default username, that is EC2 user. If you choose this operating system, Ubuntu, then username will be Ubuntu. If you choose Windows, then username will be administrator. So for us here, EC2 user. The next one, instance type. Here you need to choose what type of instance you need. There are many types. T3 microminutes, 2 CPU, 1 GB. How much they are charging? Generally $0.02 to $8 per hour. But for us, it is here free tier, free of cost, free tier, free of cost. The pricing will be showing here, right? If you choose T3 dot small, that T3 dot small means 2 virtual CPUs and 2 gigabyte RAM. If you are choosing this instance type for Linux operating system, then $0.0272 per hour. If it is for Windows Ubuntu, then $0.0307 per hour, like that. If you need like high RAM, more RAM. So this one.
Like this will be charged after our free tier.
Every month, every
Bill.
month, every
Okay.
month, and they will generate the invoice. There you will getting there the billings. You see here C6A dot metal, 192 virtual CPUs, 384 gigabyte RAM. How much they are charging? $9.5 per hour. Means per day,
$10.
almost $22 per day.
Yeah, 24 actually.
Yeah, 24 around.
Well, yeah, easily $24 per day.
Yes. And you see here 128 virtual CPU, 256. See, you even can't imagine how much high configuration. For our laptop, what we think, hey, I have very high-end configuration. It is 1 lakh rupees, my laptop. It's having 16 GB RAM, maximum 16 GB RAM. For that only, they are charging 1 lakh 80,000. Here, 256 GB RAM. How high? It's like 20 times more, almost 20, 15, 20 times more.
Yeah.
Yeah, 384 gigabyte RAM. They're charging $14 per hour.
So, Arvind, just a quick question out of the box. So, I believe if we select whenever we are working or any company is trying to, create their instance and stuff, I believe from what I'm looking right now, the Amazon Linux would be the cheapest. If we go Red Hat and stuff, the price would go up, right, per hour for the same stuff or the same configuration.
Yes, but that Amazon Linux will be available in AWS cloud
Okay.
because it is their own operating system, right?
Yeah, exactly. And they'll give you more for less. Yeah.
Yes, because they want to encourage their product, right?
Hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm. So here I'll go with T3 dot micro, that is 2 virtual CPU, 1 GB RAM. T3 dot micro, 2 virtual CPU, 1 gigabyte RAM. Next one is what? Key pair. So key pair. I can choose existing key pairs also. Means which I
Okay.
already created, I can attach that key pair, or else no, I will create a new key pair fresh means yeah, you can create. Click on new create.
Is it the same the RSA encryption token, right?
Yes,
We
yes,
have.
correct.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
giving the key pair name AWS 9 AM. Key pair type RSA algorithm 25519 algorithm. All this encryption could be anything. Anything is fine, no problem. And the key pair format PEM PPK. Anything is fine. Choose PPK here. I'm choosing. Click on create key pair. Now let's go to downloads and verify the key pair. Is it downloaded today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll open
So
this
that thing stays on your computer.
machine.
That's an
Yes,
that's
yes,
authentication, correct? One of
yes,
the. Okay.
correct.
Good. Okay. Okay.
So here, this is why the keeper is having like this means see, if I
It's an
instead of
encryption
giving,
code.
yeah, If I give directly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 password, you people can remember my password, right? If I when I share screen.
Mm-hmm.
Normally you can remember, but can you remember this?
No.
We
No.
can't. So it is highly secured. It is encrypted. Okay. So this is my key pair. Next one. What is this? Security groups. Security group acts as a firewall, right? A security group is a set of firewall rules that control the traffic for your instance. Means security guard is a watchman which controls the traffic for your apartment. Control the
Mm-hmm.
traffic means what? Who should come inside your apartment? Who should not come inside your apartment? He will control the traffic. Just like that, a security group is a set of firewall rules. Inside security group, we define rules. Based on the rules, it will control the traffic for your instance. Now let me create a new security group. Click on create security. Security group name. You can give any name. I'll give AWS 9 AM security group. And description, I'll give name AWS 9 AM security group. What is meant by inbound security group rules? Inbound
SSH 4.2, yeah.
inbound security group rules means entrance gate.
Connecting.
Incoming traffic means which traffic you want to allow inside your Linux machine. It is asking. Rule number one, it is allowing to whom? Which traffic it is allowing?
SSH.
Why only SSH? Why not RDP? Because we have chosen Amazon Linux operating system. That's why it is showing SSH. Instead of Amazon Linux, if we have chosen here Windows, then it
Mm-hmm.
would be
Yeah.
DP port.
It'll be a different connection mode. Okay.
By default, the port was opened on behalf of us. AWS is opening SSH port. What's the port number?
22.
22.
And now it is asking, okay, Arvind, we will open SSH port. Means we will allow the door. We will open the door to come inside the home. If you open the door, is that mean anybody can come to my home if I open the door?
No.
That doesn't mean anybody can come to my home if I open the door. No. See, I have opened the door. Which door? SSH door I have opened. If I choose my IP, then only I can go from my laptop. From this IP address, only I can go. No, I want everyone in the world to come to come to my home. Then you choose anywhere. If you choose anywhere, anybody from any IP address can access my EC2 instance. No, only Mustafa and Ashok should access my instance. They should only come to my home. Then choose
Mm-hmm.
custom and give their IP address.
Okay.
If I give your IP, your public IP and Ashok's public IP, then you two people can only connect to my Linux machine. No, I want only Arvind to connect, then my IP. No, I want everyone to connect, then give anywhere. So when I choose when I choose my IP, no warning. When I choose custom, no warning. But when I choose anywhere, it is throwing one warning. Rules with source 0.0.0.0. This one. Allow all IP addresses. Means it will allow all the people to your home. We recommend to change the rules. Only from known IP address. You allow only known people to your home, it is telling. Got it?
So Arun, like, see, I'm also doing this parallelly in my machine. So when I click on create group, right, I didn't get that option to create a security group name and all. So whatever you have, right?
You need to click on edit here. Here.
Network settings.
Under network settings, here one edit option will be there. You need to click on edit. Okay. First listen here.
Okay.
Uh, so I am opening SSH port to all IP addresses. Even though I open for all IP addresses, no problem. Nobody can access my machine. Why? Because the keeper is with whom?
It is with you. Yeah.
So only I can log in. Still, if I give anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Storage 8 GB. Finally, number of instances means how many servers you want to launch. One server, two servers, or 20 servers, 200 servers. At a time you can launch. For us, as of now, one server is sufficient. So I'm choosing one. Finally, let's review all.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Okay. For the first one, name, Linux 9 server, Amazon machine image, Amazon Linux 2023. 64-bit operating system. This is EC2 username. Instance type T3.micro, 2 CPU, 1 GB RAM. Key pair AWS 9AM key pair. Security group AWS 9AM security group. SSH port was opened for all IPs. Storage 8 GB. Number of instances 1. Launch instance. My instance will be launching in which region?
Yeah, whatever selected, you have selected on top.
Yeah, Pacific Tokyo. Okay.
Tokyo region. So instance launched successfully. Click on view all instances. I can see in my instance is in running state. This is a tag name, instance ID. Instance ID is unique. It is just like rule number for your classroom. Whether rule numbers will be common for 2 students, 3 students? No.
No.
No, unique.
Similarly, instance ID also unique. Instance state is running right now. This is my instance type. Status still it is initializing. And in Tokyo region, like there are multiple availability zones. This is my Tokyo. In Tokyo, we have 3 zones. AP Northeast 1A, AP Northeast 1C, AP Northeast 1D. 3 availability zones. Means Amazon data center is in 1A zone, 1C zone, 1D zone. And the server which we have launched in which zone?
1C.
So my Linux server launched here.
So Arvind, like we can choose
We can choose. If you don't choose, it will randomly launch.
Okay.
Now I didn't show you where to choose. That's why it has launched randomly in 1C. Okay.
Okay.
And this is a DNS host name. And this is a public IP address. And here is a security group name, AWS 9AM security group, key pair name, AWS 9AM. Launch time, 2026 July 1st. Platform, the core operating system, Linux, Unix. So if you unselect, it is showing blank. If you select, it will show all the details of your server. See, details of Linux 9AM server. If you unselect, blank. Select. What details? What type of details? Like instance ID, instance ID, you can see public IP address, private IP address, instance state is running. What else? DNS
Domain
host
also.
name, like all the details. Like many other details are there. Okay, fine. We have successfully launched our Linux machine. What next? I want to access my Linux machine. So how to access? Steps to connect a Linux server from my laptop. So where I am staying? I'm staying in Hyderabad, in India. Where is the server which I have launched?
Tokyo.
So from my laptop, which is in Hyderabad, how to connect a server, virtual server, which is in Tokyo. So that server details you should have, right? Because there are some millions of servers. To which server you want to connect, that server details you should know. So what type of details? The details like public IP address of that server, username of that server, and key pair of that server. Do we have all the 3 details of that server? Public IP, key pair, username.
Yeah, they are in the AWS.
Yes.
Do we have public IP address?
Hmm.
Anything is fine. Public IP or DNS hosting, anything is fine. Do we have both, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And what about username? We also have username, right?
EC2 user.
User.
And what about the key pair?
So
We also have the key pair. That means we have all the details. Now let's see how to connect. So enter here, open command prompt in your laptop. If it is Windows operating system, open command prompt. If it is Mac, then open terminal. Then here you switch to downloads folder. Why only downloads folder? Because the key pair which you created will be in downloads. If it is in desktop folder, then CD desktop. Or if it is in C drive, then CD is C drive, like that. Here you need to execute one command. SSH command, that is SSH space minus I, key pair name, username at the rate IP address. Once you execute this command, then immediately that request will go through SSH port of that instance, and you will be logging into that server.
Okay.
So let's do that now. First of all, let's open terminal. I'm opening terminal. CD downloads. I'm in downloads, and wait, this is not required for you. This is not required. You can ignore this command for Windows operating system, guys. Okay, now what I have to do? I have to execute the command, right? Copy public IP address, SSH space hyphen I, key pair name, AWS 9am.pem, EC2 user at the rate IP address. So guys, tell me here, the key pair which I'm using, AWS 9am.pem, is it present in my downloads folder?
Yeah, keeper you are downloaded, right?
Yeah, is it present in my downloads? I'm asking.
Yeah, for me, it is download.
Yes.
What happened, Ashok?
No, like I don't know, like where you have placed that folder. Yeah, it is in
And
download.
the
Yeah,
downloads.
yeah.
I have shown earlier. Maybe
Hmm.
I forgot. So it is in downloads. If the keeper is in downloads, then you should be executing the commands from downloads folder only.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will throw error. File not found. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No. And where is my instance? My instance is somewhere in Tokyo. So this is the public IP address. See, public IP address will be unique across the globe. See, I have my AWS account. I am launching servers. You are launching servers. Like that, some millions of people all over world, they are launching servers in AWS cloud, Azure cloud, GCP cloud, in different clouds. They are launching servers. Each server will have public IP. That public IP is not common for everyone, every server. It will be unique. So for no other server will have this public IP. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Now I'm accessing with the help of key pair also, key pair, username, IP address, enter. It is asking, are you sure, Arvind, you want to connect to this machine? Yes. Where I am right now?
You're in.
Yes, I am in. Earlier, I am in, see, downloads folder, correct? I am inside downloads folder of MacBook. Which user? Arvind Trainings user is in MacBook. Now, EC2 user. I logged into this server as a EC2 user. This is the private IP. Which operating system? Amazon Linux operating system.
A quick question, Arvind. Can we log in using the domain as well?
Which domain? DNS hostname you mean?
Yeah, hostname, I mean, yeah.
Yes. You can give
Okay.
DNS hostname also. No problem.
Uh,
You can give DNS hostname. You can give
a link.
public IP
Can you
address.
give a link as well?
Yes, you can give. Let me show you that one. I'm exiting now.
Uh,
I'm back to my MacBook. Now this time let's copy DNS hostname instead of public IP address. Copy this, or otherwise you can. They are directly giving you one command here.
mhm.
Click on SSH client. Here is the command: SSH space hyphen a key pair name username at the rate DNS hostname. Okay,
Mhm.
enter.
Yes.
Access right. So not only public IP, you can also give DNS hostname. This entire thing is DNS hostname. Any questions still here?
No, I think it's good. Need to remember things.
You need to practice. I'll share the soft copy also. AWS. Yeah, this is for actually uh, for Windows server. Yes, same, almost same. This number of instances, one name and tab, give instead of my Windows, give Linux. Amazon machine, instead of Windows, you choose Amazon Linux. Instance tab, t2.micro, create a key pair. Security group. There, here we are choosing RDP. For Linux, you choose SSH. Storage for Windows 30 GB, for Linux 8 GB. That's all. Click on launch instance. Connecting setup is different for both. This is your task. I'll share this Windows PPT. You go through that and try to launch a Windows server and connect Windows server. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then. Thank you all. Bye.
Yeah.